if you're of the age between 18 to 30, then there's nothing worse of a feeling than having a lack of clarity and not knowing what you want to do with your life. At a young age, I wasn't one of those kids where you would ask them, what do you want to do with your life? And they'll tell you answers like, I want to be a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, or a WWE wrestler. If you would have asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up, I couldn't tell you. I didn't have no answer for you. So the purpose of this video is to help that struggling man find out what his purpose or his gift is so that he can move in a certain direction in life. Now, I like what Steve Harvey said. He said that your gift or your purpose or whatever you want to call it, it's the thing that you are the absolute best at with the least amount of effort. Now, I will go further than that. I would say that it's the thing that gives you fulfillment by serving and helping others and solving their problems. Now, for me, speaking is my gift. And so I'm going to give you 4 indications as to how I found out that is my gift. So maybe one of these indications could help you, or maybe all of them help you. Now, the first one, to me, finding out that speaking is my gift is that I guess you could say that speaking ran in my blood. Both of my granddads were pastors of their own churches, and it was in their duty to command the audience, to be a strong presence and to solve the problems of the members there. I can remember being at a young age going to my dad's side of church and just listening to my granddad speak. He just had so much power in his voice, and I really admired that. Having this background made it seem like a logical choice for me to start speaking, even though I'm not religious as of now. Here's the second indication that allowed me to know that speaking is my gift. It has always been a part of my personality to make people laugh, to make people smile, to be that positive energy that we need from time to time, to solve problems. And I knew that I needed to have these social skills because I knew that at a young age, I was different. Part of that was because of my strict religion. And another part of that is because I just enjoy being different and challenging the culture. I knew that at a young age, in order to socially survive, I needed to understand people. I needed to understand what made them happy, what made them sad, what made them angry, what made them laugh. What are their motives or what are their morals and values are. I was a computer gathering all this data, and gathering all this data by understanding people is what allowed me to create relationships with ease. And I use that now. In order for me to be a great communicator, I have to understand people. I have to understand their problems, their values, the things that are important to them, the things that will make them happy. I have to understand them and gather all this data so I can be of great use to them. Here's the third indication that allowed me to know that speaking is my gift. I've been doing public speaking ever since I was 12 years old. Now, I originally joined 4-H because some people came to my school, and they were showing us these videos of kids doing summer activities like canoeing, kayaking, fishing, swimming, all this kind of fun stuff. And the first thing that came to my mind was this: ain't no black people went canoeing. So I went back home that same day. I told my mom, I told her of all the events that these kids were doing. I told her that I want to join. And I also told her about kids doing public speaking and giving speeches in front of audience. And she really wanted me to join because of that purpose. She wanted me to get out of my introverted ways and get out of my shell and just challenge myself. And at first I kind of fought it because I just wanted to do this segment of it. I didn't really want to do this part of it. But eventually I trusted her and I spoke for the first time at an event. I remember giving my first public speech. I remember how terrible it was. Anything a public speaker could do wrong, I was doing all of it. And I can remember just having the hunger to do better. And the following year of me giving a speech, I ended up winning first place. And ever since then, of seeing myself accomplish something, I just continued to do it all the way to 12th grade. And I just improved, and I was getting better. Even my first year in college, I ended up joining Toastmasters. I was giving a speech then. I ended up winning my first competition at Toastmasters. And before I could go to the next level, COVID hit. But the point is this: I've been molding my craft this whole time, not even realize that it could be my gift until my senior year. Now, my senior year is by far one of the hardest years I've ever lived on this planet. You know, things started to move drastically. I was trying to get clarity. At that point, I still didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. And I'm trying to figure everything out on this fast pace. Not only that, I was going through things with different people, so I was just going through a lot that year. I was at my mental worst the most that year, so I started listening to motivational speakers. I started listening to Les Brown, who's by far my favorite speaker. I started listening to Eric Thomas, Tony Robbins, and then everything a part of my life led to this fourth indication. It was like a duh moment for me. What these guys are doing, I should be doing. All of these indications that I just mentioned, they will allow me to be a great speaker like these guys that I admire. There's so much going on for me that I can do to help others. So once everything started to come together like a puzzle, I just started working on my craft and my gift, and I began to develop and improve as much. Look back at my very first video and look at it now. You can see so much improvement in that short period of time. And that's because I enjoy doing this. It gives me fulfillment knowing that I'm serving people, knowing that I'm changing lives, knowing that I'm adding value to people, knowing that I can say something that distracts people from their problems and help them out a lot. I don't know who's gonna see this, but if this is your very first video of mine that you've seen, then just know this won't be the last time that you see my face. You're gonna see it everywhere because I'm going to continue to improve and serve others. My goal is to die knowing that I've changed lives drastically, and I'm not gonna stop until that goal is achieved. Now, hopefully I won't die soon, but as long as I'm still living, as long as my heart is still pumping, I'm going to help as many people as I can because that's what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to use my voice to change lives, and I'm going to continue to do that. Now, I don't know what your purpose or your gift is, but it is your duty to find out what it is, to gain clarity so that you can use it to change lives and serve other people. I believe it's our human nature to help and serve others. That's what gives us fulfillment because we are social creatures. Life is about humans. Life is about us connecting with others. And we feel at our best and we are at our happiest when we're doing something to change others' lives. There's no greater feeling than knowing that you did something to help someone and they appreciate that. So go find out what your purpose and your gift is so that you can use it to help someone. And the greatest thing about helping someone and solving their problems is that if you give enough people what they want, they'll give you what you want.